Hello, this is Molly Reamer with 30 Days of Goddess and Bridget's Grove with this week's mini ritual. And we are using Woman Runes, my brand new Earth Rune system that is currently under development, a Story Goddess Oracle card, the Sacred Journey Oracle by Linda Fabry, and one card from the Daily Practice Companion deck. So it's a multi-leveled ritual for today. First, from Woman Runes, we received the box, the Rune of Boundaries. We have had several videos with this rune, but it is always a good opportunity to check in and ask how your boundaries are doing. Do you need to firm up your edges? Do you need to draw firmer lines? Or do you need to crack out? Do you need to reach beyond your edges? Do you need to get out of your self-imposed or societally imposed box and reach out? So there's many layers to consider here. Sometimes it's very practical. It's just reinforcing you need better boundaries here. You need to work on these boundaries, and you need to honor your own limits, your own edges. But sometimes it has a deeper meaning in that you need to reach out or break free or reach beyond. So that is our rune. And also, we had a double jumper because it just jumped away from me, but we had a jumper from the deck, the Witch's Hat, the Rune of Magic, Spells, and Enchantment. So combined, you can even put the Witch's Hat into the box and have that be your box of magic or your box of enchantment. Or you can consider what type of magic might enhance your boundaries, or how might having firmer boundaries enhance your magic. How might your boundaries and your magic work together to reinforce one another? And then from our brand new Earth Runes Oracle, our second card is the Dreamtime. That's this week's card. This is the Rune of Rest. So may you curl into your time of rest. May you let yourself deepen. May you let yourself incubate. May you begin to collect those seed dreams of Imbolc and hold them close to your heart, close to your chest, letting them dream with you of new possibilities and new places to roam. So this is a rune of incubation, renewal, endarkenment, steeping, enfolding, and uncovering. So what are you discovering in the dream time? What happens when you allow yourself to rest? And this is a deck I'm building for our Goddess Magic patrons. In 2024, you get a brand new card every week for a full set of 52 cards by the end of the year. This is currently in development. I am working on them as we go and feeling into, leaning into, and exploring their meanings as we move through this year together. From the Daily Practice deck, a simple ritual. Find a place outdoors and sit directly on the earth, or lie down full length and allow yourself to be held. That's actually what I am doing right now, though I do have a towel, but I am sitting directly on the ground. And then a brief message from Linda's deck, the Sacred Journey Oracle. This is about metaphysical mastery, which I don't actually fully resonate with the message of this card, but the part that I do resonate with is change doesn't have to be a heavy struggle. It's as simple as choosing. Change doesn't have to be a heavy struggle. It's as simple as choosing. Then she goes on to say, from an infinite number of already existing possibilities, which that can be a little overwhelming, or an infinite number of already existing possibilities. But I think it's important, going back to the box, sometimes it reminds us that we do have to choose. We truly do have finite human-sized lives, and we do have to choose, and we won't actually be able to do everything. We have to choose, and sometimes we're choosing between equally good or equally attractive possibilities. And so I love the image on the card. It's really powerful. And so you may ask yourself, if change is feeling like a heavy struggle to you, and what if you reframed it as simple as choosing? What if you reframe change as simple as choosing? And then I have been I have this little Story Goddess Oracle I've made into a card packet, or a card buffet as I call it sometimes, and it forms a little mini ritual all in one packet. So I actually have a whole deck that I've done this way, a whole set of them. These are from Goddess Guidance Goddess Guidance Club packs that I make for our Goddess Magic community on Patreon, also from so thematic cards that I've given to people, like for December, we had Circe, so then her little packet is made like that. And then some that I made, and Siege was in the fall. And so there's her little packet. And then I had given away a set to everyone on my Patreon as a solstice gift. And so I have 2 sets of those here. They have different cards in the back, but I have 2 Persephones and things like that. And then I have an extra set that I made for myself for a future project. So Goddess Magic patrons will see those in the future, but I have them now. And so I actually use this like its own kind of deck. So I'll pick one and then that one's not finished. I'll pick one and then see what the overall ritual encompassed or naturally offered by the little packet, what ritual is offered by the little packet just as it is. And so for us this week, we got Kali Ma, and her poem is this: listen, I slice through illusion, I dance with rage and love, whirling the world into being. So this connects really nicely with the box, the Rune of Boundaries again. Where are we slicing through? Where are we firming up our edges? Where are we acknowledging limitation? Where are we asserting ourselves? But then also with the dream time, how are we whirling new worlds into being? And then her ritual on the back, we have an affirmation or a word of the day: belonging. So you might say to yourself, I have faith in my own belonging. I trust in my own belonging. An affirmation to reaffirm, may there be peace. May there be peace. And then she's got 2 prayers in her little pocket, and one is this. This is just more of a message. At the crossroads of change and choice, perfect for boundaries. At the crossroads of change and choice, and for our change doesn't have to be a heavy struggle. We find there is a cauldron of being and becoming. We slip into it as steam begins to rise and an orange moon lifts above the horizon. There is no rush. There is time to steep low and slow. In the dream time to steep low and slow. So that was actually a really perfect prayer to go with all of these other drawings for today. And here's our final prayer. You may wish to rest a hand against your heart and a hand against your belly and let this soak into you. Let us breathe deep and feel peace. Let us know that we carry what we need within us, a deep well from which to drink, a sacred text from which to read, a song of center which chimes within our own bodies and lets us know which way to go. So may you listen to that song of center that chimes within your own body and lets you know which way to go. May you steep in the dream time. May you whirl new worlds into being. And may you understand that change doesn't have to be a heavy struggle. It can be as simple as choosing. So may you tend to your boundaries with love. May you choose with peace. May you remember your own belonging. And may you dance with your magic. Thanks so much for being here. Keep living your magic. Bye-bye.